Hello, fellow simmers. It's Samuel Beeman of BLS here, and today I've got two subjects to speak about. So, this is another Train Simulator Classic video, and obviously the main topics are for TS Classic. So, the first subject I want to talk about, and to sort of get it out of the way, is something that occurred on Wednesday, the 22nd of November 2023, which caused a little bit of a problem within the Train Simulator community, and a lot of people were affected by it. So, basically, long story short, Dovetail Games released an update on the 22nd of November for TS Classic, and unfortunately made a little bit of a boo-boo. And this update damaged the game more than fixing it. In fact, it damaged the entire game completely. So a lot of people had DLC getting deleted from their game installs and other various asset files, and essentially lost a lot of content within their game and had to do a complete reinstall of Train Simulator. Um, Luckily enough, and I do give Dovetail credit for this, they did turn it around quite quickly. So, as you can see here, I'm on the game right now, and it's perfectly fine. This is because I did not update it, and I just want to put a massive thank you out there to Alan Thompson of ATS, who placed up a post stating that this update breaks your games. If he hadn't have put that post up, or any of the videos telling you not to update it, I probably would have updated it and had my game broken. So thank you ever so much, mate, for that. Massive credit to you, and I'm sure that you saved a few members of the community with that post that you put up, because a lot of the BLS lads, we all read that post and made sure that we didn't update the game, and that we set our game to update on launch rather than automatic updates. Because obviously I know that some people have automatic updates with TS, and if you had automatic updates, then you're basically screwed. So as soon as we saw that post, we instantly went over to our games and made sure that it didn't auto-update, and I believe this has been okay for a majority of the BLS team, and that we haven't lost any work from it, luckily. It's not confirmed that the entire BLS team didn't suffer from this yet, as I haven't actually heard from, I believe, 2 or 3 members in the BLS team yet, as they have been busy recently, but hopefully they've managed to dodge the bullet with it. But we'll see in the next couple of days or so. So, for anyone who has suffered with that update yesterday, unfortunately, you're in trouble, and you're going to have to reinstall your game, and there is no way around it, because it has damaged your game, and you will have to reinstall your content, and there's nothing that we can really do about that. For those of you who didn't update and have managed to, in a sense, dodge the bullet, what I suggest doing is restarting Steam, which is what I did, and what happens then is, because obviously currently you'll probably be looking at a screen saying update required for the game. Okay, so what you should do is restart Steam, and it should no longer be there. You shouldn't have an update to update anymore. If it is still there, then unfortunately you're probably going to have to bite the bullet and just go for it. But DTG did put out a post on their Facebook page stating that everything should be fine now, as they basically rolled back the game so that it no longer damages any of your items. So, on behalf of what DTG said, I think they're most likely telling the truth. If they don't, then they're just all for them. They're going to get backlash from it, but as you can see here, my game is fine, so I'm sure that other people's games will be fine now. So, thank you, DTG, for sorting it out. Obviously, I can. Obviously, I'm not going to give them major credit, because they did mess this up big style, and at the end of the day, I know that they're going to get backlash from this because, you know, there's a lot of members of the public stuff that has now broken. And unfortunately, to DTG, you guys are going to have a bit of a storm and you're going to have to ride the waves with this, unfortunately, because a lot of people are going to be upset by this. And I have no doubt about that because I would be. I would be fuming if my game was broken. So, yeah. However, moving on, for those who have lost their content or work, our sympathies are with you, honestly, and we know how difficult it can be and how hard it must be for you right now. And we hope that you get your game back up and running. And for those of you who have managed to dodge the bullet and are waiting to update the game or restart Steam, good luck to you. I hope your game works and nothing's been affected and you get lucky like I have. But yeah, it was just an absolute shambles, absolute shit show. But hopefully we can move on from this and people will be happy again eventually. I know this isn't going to be something that people are going to get over quickly, and DTG are going to have to ride the waves for a little while after this. But, you know, we've got the game back, it works, and that's the main thing. Okay, so my next subject for today is another release actually for our UK Train Sim assets area, so UK Train Sim community area for British Locomotive Studios. So as you are all aware, we have been hunting around and saving and preserving some items from UK Train Sim, obviously providing that the authors and owners of said content allow us to do so. And the most recent release is Richard Maxted's fantastic Barkley P-Class Atlantic, which is a beautiful locomotive. He's done such a fabulous job on the modelling, and we've also got the coaching stock to come with it as well. All of this is available in our UKTS community content area. So if you do want to go and download this, I suggest heading over there. I'll make sure the website is linked in the description of the video so you can go and have a look, as well as our socials as well. So let's have a little look around the Atlantic, shall we? So here she is in all of her glory. You get, I believe, 4 liveries with this. So you get the standard green with the Atlantic sign or name on the side. And I believe there's a few black variations and weathered variations as well, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see, you know, for a freeware model, the detail on it is absolutely stunning. You know, you've got this lovely 3D plate on the side of the cab there, which has Andrew Barkley & Sons Company Limited, Caledonia Works, number 1098, 1907, Kilmarnock, which is obviously the builder's plate. The information, depot plate, etc. We also have this lovely crest here, which is the Hambleton, and I mean I can't even pronounce some of these names, but it's still an incredibly nice, well detailed detail there, and that is very nicely done. Like, it's very crisp and read it very nicely. Yeah, fantastic. We've got all of the details on the front, like the buffers, the narrow gauge coupling, and the vacuum pipe. So this is version 1 of the locomotive, so this is not the finished product as far as I know by Richard Maxted. Whether he will finish it in the future I do not know, because this has been an outstanding thing for a long time, and it's been stuck at version 1 for, well, since 2020, so that's a good 2, nearly 3 years now. So yeah, so whether it will get updated I do not know, but however, here is the, well, article at the moment anyway. So moving down to the coaching stock, now these are lovely as well. These have passenger views, and you've got like these nice sort of balcony areas here as well, which kind of gives you vibes of the Wisbeach and Upwell tramway coaching stock, which has the balcony. For anyone who's wondering about the reference there, if you head over to the Norfolk Railway, which is the reserved railway in Norfolk, Sheringham to halt. They actually have one of the former Wisbech and Upwell tramway coaches, and it has one of these balconies like this, and yeah, it looks incredibly smart. This is the LMS livery. There is two, maybe three liveries that come with this coach pack. You've got the standard leak and manifold railway coach in stock, which is like this sort of cream livery. Those are primarily for Richard Maxted's leak and manifold railway route, which can be downloaded from RM Railworks. I will also link his website in the description of the video as well, so you can go and have a look. But yeah, so these are the LMS types, and they do look absolutely gorgeous, don't they? They really do. You know, we've got all the seating and stuff. They even have passenger views, which I will go into in a minute. But yeah, the detail on these are absolutely stunning. For those of you who are wondering about the route, this route is the old project platform, Forum Peninsula route, which was released years ago for the Railway Children charity. It's a very, very old route, and it gives you kind of retro vibes. It is a bit of a blast of the past, in a sense, and it's quite interesting to see it, because, you know, I remember playing this when it first came out, and it was brilliant. It was the first route that had 2-foot narrow gauge in, and it was something that we'd never seen before, so it's quite famous in that sense. Anyway, let's head into the cab of the Atlantic now, so let's have a look round at the Locomotive's cab view. So here is the cab, and as you can see, it does look very smart indeed. All the controls work, so you've got the reverser there, which also locks into place as well in all the individual locks in the locking mechanism, which is brilliant. Our views are a lean out view to the right hand side, a lean out view to the left hand side, a view on the left hand fireman's side, and a view from the right hand driver's side. So you get plenty of variety of views within the cab. Obviously we'll set ourselves forward because we are going to go in a minute. All of the controls work, so obviously we've got the regulator there which works, we've got the brake there, down there, train brake, sort of the back hose, the back brake, etc. We have all of the fireman stuff. I've got automatic fireman on, guys, at the minute, so just saying, you know, we're not going to deal with any of that. We've got the handbrake wheel, which moves back and forth, which is brilliant. So yes, so we've got all the controls, the bits that work in. Yeah, you can't open the windows or anything like that. We've got the whistle. No, that's the sander. Sorry, my bad. Where is the whistle? Ah, the whistle's up there. Yeah, so you've got the whistle up there. Quite a nice sound, not too bad. Although one thing I have noticed though is that the whistle on the top of the cab looks more like a hooter. Now, the question is this whistle sound accurate to an Atlantic? I don't know. Because it sounds more like sort of a Midland whistle than a hooter. I would imagine it's probably more of a hooter in real life, but I mean, again, I don't know because I've never seen one of these locos in real life before, so I don't really have much information or much gen on these particular locomotives. So let's move into the passenger view of the coaching stock now. So as you can see here, we are in the standard coach, which is sort of in the side of the seat there. I mean, it's really, really nice. I mean, this is freeware, guys. You know, this is absolutely stunning for freeware. It really is. But one of the things I do like about this is you get two different views within the passenger view as well. So if you move and press the left-hand arrow, you actually get to go to this outside platform here, which just is a lovely view. I mean, just look at that. I mean, imagine going smoke box first here, you know, not bunker first, but smoke box first here. That would just be a fantastic view. But yeah, so this is like the standard second class or first class passenger compartment. So we go into the next one. This is a slightly different view now, so we're not on the side of the coach anymore. We're actually facing towards the front side of the window. So obviously we press the right arrow again, we go out to the balcony once again, we can have a look around there. Oh, we've got a handbrake there as well, which is very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. And then we go over to the rear coach, which I think this is more of a, I think this is more first class. The other coaches were more like second and third class. But you can see like the seating is much more, like you've got like these chairs are like, you know, you've got like the armrests and things, and and the interior is different as well. It looks really quite different in here. It's nice. It looks cozy. Obviously, if we press the arrow again, we head into the guards compartment here, which is very cool. So yeah, so these are very, very nice models, very well detailed, and I recommend anyone going to grab these. They are ideal for any narrow gauge passenger route or heritage railway, and yeah, I think they're absolutely fantastic. Anyway, let's have a drive up the line now. Let's drive the locomotive in here, like listen to how it sounds. We've also got another surprise further up the line, which I will show you as we get further up. So, take it away, Atlantic. So, as you can hear, the tough sounds themselves are very similar to that of the Q tough sounds from the Q Black 5 and 7F. They are most likely recycled from that. However, the rail clatter is custom, and so is the whistle. So, you know, it's sort of a half and half really. You've got a mixture of both default sounds and new sounds. Passing by, look, let's get a nice passing by shot of the loco. My controller plugged in as well, so we get a nice smooth pan. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Really nice sounds going on here. As I say, it's sort of a mix between both custom and default sound. So you get the best of both worlds really with this. The other piece of content on the right hand side that we're going to have a look at briefly. It's also been released in our UKTS community content area, once again by Richard Maxted. So there we are, we have now halted our service into the station. So these also work as well. The coaches have opening doors, or opening, opening gates, as it were. Also the guards coach also opens up. Very cool. So you can board passengers with this, which again just adds to the detail on these lovely coaches. Yeah, very nice, look at that. So here we have the Lister Auto Truck, which is a gorgeous little diesel shunting thing. So these were primarily used in the war, as most of you probably know. So once again, this is another piece of rolling stock, and well, a piece of rolling stock for Train Sim Classic by Richard Maxted. As you can see, the detail on this is absolutely stunning for freeware as well. I mean, just look at that. Look at how the engine is actually working and everything. It's actually moving and doing its thing. Beautiful. We've got all of the details, such as Lister written on the bearing caps, all the springs, and completely fully custom sounds as well. We also had these wagons as well, which came with that are released on the UKTS community content area. So these are the skips. These are the skips wagon pack. So you get these sort of flatbed wagons with I believe that's a barrel with fuel in it or something along those lines. And you also get these wagons here, which are the skip wagons. Obviously they're loaded with coal. They're like tipper wagons, as it were. And this is the other variation of Lister Auto Truck you get within the Lister Auto Truck pack, which is the canopy variation of the Auto Truck, which I quite like. I think that's pretty cool. You can see we've got our nice little geezer there, just sat there doing his bit, checking his watch. Obviously this one isn't running at the minute. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this Lister Auto Truck for a bit of a quick spin down the line towards Porom, and then we'll end the video there after we've had a little look around this. So the Lister Auto Truck also has a custom cab interior, as you can see here, with all of the lovely details here. We've got the handbrake, all of the pedals, the gear stick, the petrol and oil caps. It really is a lovely and gorgeous, unique piece of content for TS Classic. And you get a nice sense of scale as well. I mean, look how small this is compared to them coaches, you get a nice sense of scale with this. And it's also manual gear changes, so it's all manual. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this down to Martin's Holt, because this thing is very slow. So, and that's prototypical, because these things wouldn't have gone very fast. So we're going to drive down to there, and that's where we're going to end our video. So once again, this Lister Auto Truck is available on the British Locomotive Studios website and RM Railworks. These have been saved from UK Train Sim for future generations to download. Right, so we're going to release our handbrake and get ourselves underway towards Porom and Martin's Holt. Give us a little toot on the, I would say whistle, but it's a bell on this. There we go. Put ourselves into forward gear. And off we go. gear 1 currently. This thing only has 2 gears, so as I say, it is incredibly slow, and that is prototypical. Also, you've got a nice wagon rumble sound, which is custom, and custom flange wheel sound effects, which we'll hear in a minute as we head over to crossover. Play. Okay, slightly awkward, the flange wheel didn't play at that point. It has to be a certain sharpness and curve, I think. But yeah, look at this, look at it. Isn't this stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. The modelling is just second to none. Freeware as well, you know, this could be a payware quality. Really good. You know, custom sound, the works. It has everything. Fantastic job by Richard Maxted. He's done such a brilliant job with this. So the Lister Auto Truck is probably one of, or if that, my favourite items of rolling stock that Richard has produced. And I mean, you can see why. You know, it is a gorgeous piece of equipment. And it really is going to take a while, isn't it? How slow it is, 5 miles an hour. As I say, these things are primarily used for shunting or the movement of guns and items for the war. Obviously, like movement of ammunition and stuff like that. For use soldiers. So, I mean, this little thing could be good use for like wartime events. So if you have like wartime events on heritage railways and stuff, you know, these little Lister Auto Trucks could be ideal for that, really. All the engine in there, all the detail of the engine. This really is stunning. So, we do have other pieces of rolling stock coming soon by Richard Maxted for the UKTS community area. You can actually currently head over to his website and actually gain them now, so you can actually get them now. Obviously they're not actually released on the BLS UKTS community area as of yet, but on his website you can grab them. And they are the Skylark and a couple of other wagons as well, which are soon. He has specified though that his Beacon Manifold route is going to be exclusive to his website. So if you do want the Beacon Manifold Railway route by Richard Maxted, head over to his website and go and grab that. It's an absolutely fantastic route. And I will probably do a video on that at some point in the future just to show it off and to show you guys how cool it really is. I have just noticed something here though which I didn't really tend to take notice of on Peninsula before, is this Stonehenge asset, which is very quite nice actually. That is really good. Look at that. Lovely detail on that. You know, for its age, this route isn't actually too bad. You know, you've got lots of stuff to see. You've got a lighthouse over there. It's very old, you can tell. Very Kuju-y. But, you know, it still is nice. It's nice to drive down. I mean, an updated and modified version of this route would be really, really good. I mean, we had the re-release, or sort of re-release of this route with the London Transport Heritage Collection Pack. Obviously, you don't get the narrow gauge or the trams within that, which was a letdown for it. So I think it would be nice to see a revamp of this route. getting revamped would be nice. Okay, so we have got a little way to go. So I'm not going to leave you guys here watching this slow old thing for like ages and ages. So we'll just see it pass by and then we'll end our video. Otherwise we'll be here till Christmas. Okay then guys, so this has been my look at Richard Maxted's Barkley P-Class Atlantic and Lister Auto Truck Locos. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and obviously I hope that the first subject about Dovetail Games and the whole Train Sim Classic fiasco was informative for you guys, and I hope that your games have been fixed now. So, yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This has been Samuel Beeman of BLS. Check out our Facebook, Discord, and website, all of which is linked in the description of the video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye for now.